everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
I work overtime in order to afford my child support. I pay every month. I pay $1,500 and $1,521 and like 65 cents in child support. That comes off the top. That happens. My baby mamas get paid before I do. So in order for me to be able to do anything else, pay my rent, feed myself, put gas in my goddamn car, I have to work overtime. The game is the game. Boy, y'all got me in these comments crying. Hello, I'm Eurus, the man of the hour. I don't understand what the problem is. I thought I could just come on my TikTok and make a video about how I feel about, my current situation. Wasn't even an opinion, it was just stating facts. But apparently my existence is enough to rile up the bitter baby mamas and fatherless women. So with that being said, I'm Eurus from MySpace. And fun fact, I used to think I wasn't interesting enough to have a TikTok, and apparently that's not true at all. I just wanted to clear things up for the people who actually give a damn about what I got to say. Child support in Texas is based off a percentage, and there is absolutely nothing besides luck and persistence that will save you from being on child support. Not being a good person, not being the very best spouse that you possibly can be, not even listening and doing exactly what the mothers tell you to do. Because once that woman wakes up and decides she don't want to be with your ass no more, that is it. Your ass is going on child support. Of course, I am suffering from the consequences of my own actions. You angry, bitter bitches. I hear you. I understand that. That was never the problem. That was not what we were talking about. If we're staying on topic, I just felt like talking about how much I was paying in child support and what I had to do in order to make all of that shit work. Because that's what TikTok is about, how I feel at the moment and what I feel like talking about. Y'all are just mean as and need therapy. I am a stranger on the internet. You don't know me or my situation. I have 5 children with 3 women after being married for 12 years. That's the long and short of it. There is some sexual discipline issues there. But more importantly, what I was focusing on was the financial discipline issues, which is where the solution comes from. First is addressing this, and the second is working on whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. I am trying to live my life paying $1,500 in child support a month. So with that being said, the solution to that, my solution, what I chose to do, is to work more often, be more creative with my financing, be more aggressive with my budgeting, and go back to school full time. I've been in school for 14 years, but finish school, go back and get my master's, and get a better job at a 9-to-5, climbing the corporate ladder at somebody's hospital. I am not struggling. I am just tired like anybody else would be in my situation, and felt like I could vent on the internet about it. I don't know why I thought I could do that without incurring the wrath of TikTok, but that's where we are. Thank you for listening to this, if you actually made it all the way through. Hello, I'm Eurus, and yesterday I had a 1 million view video. And it was terrible. It was not great. It was about something that I didn't think anything about, and the world reminded me that we have different value systems. We see things completely differently. And I made a response to that video about like the world's response to me, right? So now I want to make a video about how I felt about all of that shit, like the entire day. First of all, this shit kills your phone. Like, your phone becomes damn near unusable. It is just constantly going, and there's constantly people making it their mission to tell you how they feel about what you said. And even if it's the same fucking thing 10,000 times, 50,000 times. This is a million we're talking about. I'm not exaggerating. I saw the same responses, the same like 9, 10 responses, thousands of times yesterday. It is overwhelming. And like my mind kept going towards Kanye West. Kanye West talking about fame and whatnot. I'm not famous, but this is some famous level shit. And I couldn't imagine this being my goddamn life all the time, every day. People just constantly talking about me, and it's constantly hitting my phone every time that shit happens. It was, whew. I've never said I wanted to be a content creator, but I definitely wanted to get paid for the amount of work that I put into this shit. So I guess I do want to be a content creator. I just don't like that title. If that's what comes with it, bro, like I really had to reevaluate some shit, because that is not what I want. That was fucking nuts. And then one of them is like actually hurt my feelings, because they kept saying I was making the video for sympathy. I don't want your sympathy. I don't care how you feel. I just made the video because I felt like making the video. And one of them was like, you need to go clock in, and that hit me. It hit me right in the chest. But the thing about me in exposure therapy, the first time hurt. After that, after I heard it 20,000 times, like come with something else. And you know, like it's really hard to get hurt by the same shit over and over and over and over again. Also, I was at work, so that so after the initial shock, you know, this went on for 14 hours. Like, it was the entire goddamn day. It's still happening right now. I'm just not paying attention to it anymore. I'm getting more and more accustomed to it. But yeah, bro, this shit it's just awful. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's different based on what the video is about. Like, if it was a good video, if everybody's happy with what you posted. My problem with that scenario is that you can't allow people to tell you how to feel about yourself. I'm in here to say what I got to say and move on with my life. I don't care how you feel about what I'm saying. Whatever. I'm secure. You know, I'm proud to take care of my kids. If anything, in my original video, I was bragging about it. I work hard to make sure that my kids are straight. Nobody can take that from me. So, I mean, that didn't come across. People are just committed to misunderstanding me. And that's always been a thing I've dealt with my entire life. But based on how I felt about yesterday, that was crazy. It was not fun at all. And just watching it hit every single person, because it hit World Star. First it hit TikTok, and then it hit World Star, and that's on Facebook, and then Instagram, and it's just constantly getting hit by people I haven't talked to in a decade, multiple decades, hitting me up. Man, I saw you. Oh my God, I heard about this. Now I'm scrolling on TikTok trying to just move on with my life, and I'm making videos and not even tagging me or my original video. They're just making videos about my video, and it's hitting my For You page. It is, bruh, it is it's so many emotions. Only thing I know for sure is, I mean, I'm gonna keep at it, because that's the point. And you know, sometimes they're gonna cheer, sometimes they're gonna boo, whatever.
In this case, women always gonna boo. Boo! You're not paying enough. You're not doing enough. You don't pick your kids up enough. You don't do this. You don't do that. So, just like he said, a bunch of bitter bunny rabbits. Okay, listen, hey man. At the end of the day, you put the video out. I get it. I've been viral several times, and I don't care. Like, I've been viral on lies. Like, I literally made up lies and went viral. So it don't really matter, right? It's just like, it is what it is. Once you go viral, you can't go back. But the thing is, I feel them, because as a man, y'all don't even understand. Well, it's my fault. The thing, people be like, oh, well, you shouldn't have did this. Like, the one thing I be wanting to say is, nigga, I know. Like, what do you think? You think I don't know the consequences of my actions? All the brother was trying to do was just vent. He just wanted to say, man, it's rough. Like, I'm supporting my kids. But y'all had everything negative to say about bro. Everything. Like, I could go back to the other one. It's like, let's go to the comments. The comments is like, uh, less talking, more working. You know what I'm saying? Vasectomy. Should have wrapped it up. Condoms are like $4. No shit, dumb. Like, this is the dumb stuff people say. Like, oh, we didn't know that. But you know what? The funny part, the wildest part about all that is the same people who offer in these comments, the same people who offer in these comments ain't got two wooden nickels to rub together. No savings account, nothing. No college fund for their kids, but everybody big ball and they got everything for their kids. Somebody said, it cost me $1,500 a month to take care of my kids. It should. Like, first of all, if it costs $1,500 a month for your kid, what the fuck you got your kid? What you got your kid in? Karate, basketball, you feeding the kid and you buying the kid new clothes every month. It shouldn't cost you $1,500 a month to feed a kid. It shouldn't cost you $1,500. If it does cost you $1,500 a month, that's a lifestyle change that you need to fix. Because it shouldn't cost you $1,500 a month to feed no kid. Not at all. Like, that's a lifestyle change that you need to fix. And if you doing it on your own, just imagine if you changed your lifestyle. It wouldn't cost you $1,500. Your kid don't need Polo. Your kid don't need Jordan. You don't need to get them a McDonald's lunch every day. You don't need to take them out to hibachi. You don't need to take them on what's it? The what's something? Amusement parks like that. If you talking about taking these kids to everywhere in the world, yes, it's gonna cost you $1,500 a month. But if you live a normal life, I have a 14-year-old. Yes, she's expensive. I had to tell her today. I was like, bro, you spend more on lunch than I do. You know what I eat for lunch? I eat $3 healthy choice meals from Walmart every day for lunch. Cause we get 20-minute lunches. So I can't go get me nothing to eat. But my kid want to eat pizza, soda, all this stuff. I'm like, bruh, and you get free lunch at schools? Like, but the lunch is nasty. So is this damn $3 healthy choice meal, but I don't got no choice now, do I? You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn. But then these women want to complain. But the kid costs more than no, man. I can understand if you spending like a bunch of formula and all that, but yeah, at the end of the day, $300 a month for a kid ain't that bad. But when you got 5, it is kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? It is. And honestly, if this is all I gotta say, if it costs $1,500 a month for you to feed your kid, then half of that month you need to send them to their daddy house and let him feed them. Let him feed the kid. That's just a suggestion. That's just a suggestion. Every man out here ain't a bad father. If you gotta complain about feeding the kid, clothing the kid, about all this other stuff, split half the cost with the father. Then they have to step up or continue to complain about paying child support. It is what it is. I don't even think it was a complaint. I just think he's tired. He on a long shift. He working 60 hours a week. That's 5 12-hour shifts in a hospital a week. You know how many women I know women who work multiple jobs, be tired to the world, taking care of their kids by themselves. No man in the house. Be sitting over there tired to the world. They got to go home and take care of the kid. Imagine if the father stepped up. he wouldn't have he probably still need to work, but if he had all his kids at one time, he could probably make it work. But it seemed like it wouldn't work with all those kids. But what I'm saying is, at some point, y'all got to figure out a solution. If you can't afford the kid, if it's costing you that much damn money, you need to be like, hey, this is your kid. I need you to step up. And that's all that's to it. See, mine's is older and I'm still paying child support. And I got a young one. So the young one, yeah, all I gotta do is focus on her. The other three are self-sustainable, but I still pay child support for all three of them. The oldest one is 21, still paying child support for her. But she will be 21 in a couple weeks. So I don't want to hear that shit. Paying child support for goddamn 21 years on that girl. But hey, don't complain about it or your ass gonna go viral.